Hello everyone, my name is Abhishek Jain and today I'm just gonna explain how you can install a Node.js on Windows 10. So the very first step which you have to do is just open the browser and just type Node.js for Windows 10. Now it will just show you some of the results, some of the websites from where you can just download these Node.js. The very first thing is this nodejs.org, and click on this. It will take you to this page where you will have the all the Node.js packages available for all the operating system. For example, the window installer, then the window binaries and all this stuff. The another thing which I wanted to highlight here is the latest stable version is 8.1 11.1, right? So that's the one thing. If you want the latest version, you can just go to the window installer, you can click on here, or you can come here, and if you want to install the MSI for the 32-bit, click on this, and the 64-bit, click on this. So let me just click on 64-bit. Started this, but since I have already downloaded the version, so I'll show you how does it look like. And before just showing the actual how to set up that, the another thing which I wanted to highlight, if you don't want the latest version or you need a specific version of Node.js, you can just go here, previous releases, and from here you can just pick the specific version which you want, right? Since it is just opening the new page for me, let me just show you. So that is how this node version, since I just downloaded 7.9.0, and once you will be clicking on the LTS version, so you will have the latest version which is showing on that website, 8.11.1. So let me just quickly click on this. So it will ask, since it is already installed on my machine, so it is just showing this, and let me just remove first. So it will be removing this, but if you are installing this for the first time, you will not see that page where it is asking for either remove, change, or repair, right? So that's the one thing. And since it is being just installed, so let me just quickly give you the little bit of background or the little bit of idea about what exactly the Node.js is. So Node.js is nothing but it's a JavaScript runtime. Oh, so it has removed the previous reinstalled the Node.js version. So let me just quickly give you the little bit of idea about the Node.js. I know since we are watching this video, you will not be interested in this, but it's still. So Node.js is nothing but it's a JavaScript framework, and it provides the JavaScript runtime environment which enables web developer now to write the logic at the server side in a JavaScript, right? Before Node.js, the JavaScript was known as the client side scripting language, right? Because server was not having anything to interpret the JavaScript and to run that logic, but the on the client side, the browser used to have the engine which can easily execute the JavaScript logic, right? And the another interesting part is Randall, who just came up with the idea to have this Node.js framework, and he was just doing something back in 2009, I believe, where he was just checking some file upload progress bar on a Flickr, and he realizes that uh, 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 it is just sending the request again to the web server to know how much content has been uploaded, since it's a dynamic content and it is being controlled by the Java script. So each time it has to send the request to the web server, and then web server just send the response to give you the idea. So at that just clicks the random to just come up with the idea, which is not required to just keep sending the request to get the status, and that is where he started thinking on this Node.js stuff, right? So some other valuable and important point I've written over here, but I don't think so that the intention of this video is to cover those points, but those are really interesting point. So let me just quickly go back to the, since my previous version installed, so let me just click on this again. So the next, and let me just agree to this, and it will be storing my all the Node.js related file in the C program file Node.js. You can change that and click on next and install, and it will start installing the Node.js. So let me just quickly go back to where what I was explaining, because those seems to be very important and interesting concept, right? I think, I mean, these are the very important concept to explain. If you are if you have enough experience on JavaScript to understand these key components would be really helpful for you. So by having a Node.js, it has really become easy for web developer to write just your own web server. There are a lot of modules within a Node.js. For example, I used to use Express. That's a very powerful and very easy to implement the logic to just create the web server. And you can create a lot of networking tool as well. And the important feature which I am just fascinating about the Node.js is it's allow you to do the event-driven programming at the web server, at the server side, right? And it doesn't use, the multi-threading environment. So Node.js, comes up with a single-threaded environment. It's just used only the single thread, and it makes the asynchronous call. But the another interesting feature of the callbacks, right? So let me check where I am on the installation side. Still it is checking. So let me just go over with some few more important aspects. So it will ask for one message whether this installation is going to change something on your system. You have to just click on yes. So it seems like the installation has been done successfully. Let me just verify whether the things has been installed correctly for the Node.js or not. So let me quickly go to the command prompt. Let me just check whether the okay, so it's installed correctly. The another thing which I can check quickly, I just went into the within a Node.js and I can quickly just see whether the hello world is working as expected. Yeah, it's working. So it seems like installation has been done, but I just wanted to highlight the another point here is if your installation says it's successfully installed, but if still your node version doesn't give you the correct version, so what you have to do is you have to just check, you know just go to the properties of my computer, go to the advanced system settings, quickly go to the environment variables and the system variables section, click on path, try to just edit that and see whether this path, the C program file node.js is there or not. If it is not there, what you have to do, you have to just give this path where your installation is done, and you can have this new, and you can just paste it over here like this, and you just click OK and you will be fine, right? If it doesn't happen for you, just put the issue and the error which you are getting while doing so in the comment section, and I'll try to just help you out on the same. So that's it from my side for now, and I think this is what you have to do to just install. So happy learning and happy coding, and stay tuned with me, because what my plan now is to just give the support for all the latest technology and the tools which are coming into the market, because those seems to be more promising, right? So I'll be just covering as much as installation related stuff I can just put it on a YouTube, so the new beginner or the experienced person can take a benefit out of it. So stay tuned, and if you really like my video, please don't forget to subscribe it, put your comment, give your feedback, and I'll be more than happy to incorporate your feedback in my upcoming